Diversity to me is appreciating everybody's differences and their cultures and realizing that everybody has their own purpose and their own being and their own heritage and culture. Being in America specifically, we are constantly around people of different cultures and heritage and race and everything. And I think it's important for us to appreciate that and to celebrate the differences that we have.
Yeah, I think of diversity as the things that make us who we are and the things that make us similar and different to other people. And I think about that in terms of the identities we hold, the experiences we've had, and the way that we navigate and traverse the world in different ways. And to me, it's really about a celebration of those things and a way to make meaning of what makes us different, what we can learn from that, and then what brings us together.
So on a general basis, like diversity it's like a cluster of varied opinions, views, cultures. If you take a cultural aspect, it's like a cluster of different traditions and everything. Diversity for me is like an experience. You know, it's like something which has to be experienced in a lifetime. Yeah.
Diversity means to me is different cultures, different skin color, different races, um, different backgrounds, neighborhoods, where you come from, um, just everything all in one basically. Food, I think I already said food, clothes, music, just everything. So that's what diverse means to me, just everything like that, just cultures, things like that.
What diversity means to me is that it's not about bringing different people, different colors, different shapes, or people with disability together, but actually listening to them, incorporating their voices, their opinion, what they have to say. That is actually the diversity. And basically, diversity is for me inclusion. Inclusion, if there is no inclusion, there is no diversity. Because if you just want to bring like different colors and people from different background together, it's just tokenism. That they are just there as a token, that for you to want to show off that you are actually diverse, but you're actually not. Um, Diversity for me doesn't exist without inclusion. So yeah, that is the key. Inclusion is the key.
So, diversity is acknowledging the many differences in the world. I mean, even from a biological standpoint, you look at like birds, and there's like a huge diversity of birds. You have your brightly colored birds. You have the more like sparrows, which are a bit more duller, but they still have such uniqueness about them from their calls and stuff like that. And for me, diversity is celebrating those differences, looking at those different types of birds, and being able to say like, oh, this this bird here is gorgeous, and so is this one. They may not be the same. They might have different things about them, different songs, different wing patterns, but still being able to look at both and being able to say, that's beautiful, you know?
Diversity is a very broad range of people from different places um, in their social lives, whether that be race, gender, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, background. When there is a broad range of differences of that amongst people. Um, for some people it may be a good thing. For some people it may be a bad thing, which don't get me started on. But um, diversity to me means that people from many different places are together at once, um, and being able to partake in the same activity or partake in the same thing that's going on at the moment.
Diversity. Um, just being different, I guess. Not not being just like everybody else. Being a non-traditional student and visually impaired, and I guess it's pretty diverse for me in that way.